So the other day I went and picked up the iPhone 16e. This is Apple's newest entry-level iPhone. I don't think we can call it a budget phone anymore because the iPhone SE, which was the budget iPhone, has now been replaced with this one. So this iPhone has a lot of people confused, thinking that, okay, why would I want to pay $599 for this? After all, this doesn't even have MagSafe. And this is just a stripped down version of the more valuable iPhone 16. Well, you'd be doing exactly what Apple wants you to do. They want you to buy the iPhone 16. This is an entry level tier product. And what that means in business is that this product simply exists to make the other products in the lineup look like a much better deal. I'm going to explain this using popcorn at the movie theater. If you've gone recently or in the past, let's say at the movie theater you go in, you go to the concession stand, and the small is the smallest size, but it's $6. Then you have the medium, which is a lot bigger, and it comes in at $9. And then you have the large, which is $12, comes with unlimited refills, and it's the biggest size for sure. Which one are you choosing? If you said medium or large, well, you'd be doing exactly what the movie theater wants you to do. After all, the medium and large are the best-selling popcorn sizes at a movie theater simply because of the perceived value. Even though you might not even eat that entire medium or large bag, but still, knowing that you're getting more value, you end up buying it anyway. Well, does this sound familiar? Here you have the 16e that doesn't have MagSafe, doesn't have this, doesn't have that. So many features are not even in this device, right? And then you have the 16. For example, you want a color, the 16 will cost you $200 more, and you can pick from a couple of colors. You want MagSafe, a feature everybody loves? Well, the 16 will cost you $200 more, and it has MagSafe. You want 2 cameras? Well, the 16, you get the idea. Well, this isn't the only scenario. There's another side to this of the consumer that is going to walk into the Apple store. They've had something like the iPhone 11 now for many, many years. And they're going to walk in there like, I need a new phone and I need it at the cheapest price. I don't care about camera. I don't care about this thing, that thing. I just need a phone that's going to work for many years to come. And that's who this is for. This is not supposed to be misunderstood. It's only misunderstood because of the price point Apple put it at. But trust me, it was done with proper intention behind it. So now that we have out of the way why this exists and who it's actually for, if you are looking at this device, one of the early impressions that I have about this is just the battery life. Okay, so right now it is 1:40 p.m. and I have 2 hours 43 minutes of screen on time on the 16e. This is the black one. And if you see, I did 26 minutes of gaming, 20 minutes of maps using CarPlay, Instagram, YouTube, and then Moment for the camera app, because I was just playing around with the camera. And if we look at when I charge this up, if we go into battery, so last charge to 80%, 5:12 a.m. I'm using the 80% charge limit because that's how I like to do it on all my devices. So if you look at from 5:12 in the morning all the way up until now, and you still have 48% battery. So you've only consumed 30% with 30 minutes of gaming and 13 minutes of camera use in there. That is really impressive, and that's something I'm really impressed with this device so far. The other thing I like is something with the design. So I really like this on my 13 mini, just having the notch at the top. Ever since Dynamic Island came out, I just find it to be more annoying. So this is my 16 Pro, and on here you have like that cutout in the middle, and every time I'm watching a video or something and you see that cutout, this is just more uniform. So if you're not a fan of the cutout, then this is going to be the better design. Also, I really just love the clean look of the phone. You've got a single camera at the back, and it just has a very nice and clean look. I'm so used to just seeing like multiple cameras that when you just see this, like that was the first impression this made to me out of the box, that it just has such a nice clean look. You've also got the action button, which I actually use for home automation. So I have a shortcuts folder with home automations for all things like my different rooms in the house. And so just one press brings it up, and then you can tap on any of these to activate that room. So for MagSafe functionality, I picked up this case from Amazon. This was $7, so really not a bad case at all. It's got good all-around protection, plenty of grip, and this will help you use all the MagSafe accessories that you want to use, because honestly, Apple shouldn't have omitted this from the iPhone 16e. But this brings me to my sponsor, which is Magbak. Their wallet is really awesome. This is their leather MagSafe wallet. It's got this nice finger loop at the back. It's got plenty strong magnets, good card capacity, and it's just been a product that I've gone back to again and again, and something I carry with me on a daily basis. They make for the perfect sponsor because I used their product for a long time before they even decided to sponsor me for anything. So I absolutely love this, and I'll leave a link for this along with a bunch of other MagSafe things in the description below. And the last thing I want to say is that coming from a 16 Pro, so I initially had the 13 mini for 3 years. Last 3 years I had this, recently switched to the 16 Pro because I had a feeling that the budget iPhone was going to disappear and it was going to be replaced with a bigger iPhone. But coming from this, the only thing I had to adjust to was not having a faster refresh rate. Like, I could notice the choppiness on this display, but if I was just coming straight from a 13 mini, an iPhone 11, or an iPhone that didn't have the faster refresh rate, I wouldn't even notice this. So if you're someone that's on an iPhone that doesn't have a faster refresh rate, you're not really going to notice any difference here. The display is nice, the speakers are nice, and honestly, if you didn't tell me that I don't have a crazy camera system at the back, and I don't have ProMotion and some other bells and whistles, like, this really isn't that bad of a phone. In this tech space, we get bothered because we see a phone at $599 without a faster refresh rate and without Wi-Fi 6E and without MagSafe and all these things. But if you have that consumer and buyer in mind that just walks into the store and wants the cheapest phone and is going to be good for years to come, someone like my mom, she's on an iPhone 11. Many years she's been using that. And if you just replace her phone, when that one breaks with this, she'll be happy for many years to come. So if you have any particular questions, let me know. I will take a look at them for sure. I really like this phone. I don't think that it's as bad. I think if it was priced at $500, a lot of its criticism would have gone away. It would have been acceptable that it doesn't have a lot of the features it doesn't have, but that's just the way we see it in this space. The normal consumer, I don't think they really care. The buyer for this will buy this regardless. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see my full review later on, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, as it'll really help me out. Thank you for your time like always. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.